get my YouTube channel popping.
Oh, you got a YouTube channel?
I created it and I started creating content. Only thing is, bro, I got about, I think like 70 subscribers on there, but I don't be having time, bro. I got so many ideas. I just really need to connect with somebody who really know how to do the editing and kind of know how the YouTube work. I be trying to figure it out, but I work so much, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. So I don't want to just jump out there and put anything out and be looking crazy because there's so many people. And that's another thing. I'm on YouTube a lot, so I'm watching. I'm like, I don't really want to be like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, man.
It's oversaturated, and there's a whole bunch of everybody doing the same, talking about the same topics. It's just like, I don't want to be one of these niggas on here just gospeling and nothing like that. So,
you know what I'm saying?
I got to figure out my lane. But I got ideas, and my thing is really just going to be, I definitely want to work with like independent artists, just giving them the game, but giving stories, because I got so many stories and experiences that like you my dog, bro, you didn't know me for, I don't know, since what, middle school, high school, maybe, on the block, Cherry Street, whatever. But it's like, there's so much stuff I've experienced in the music industry that I don't really get to share with nobody. So I like platforms like this where I can just kind of tell people, because people don't be believing it when I do tell them. That's why I don't really say nothing. Like,
what's the craziest shit you ever seen though? Like, you used to work at DTP and shit, right? What you used to do?
Yeah. Started out as an intern. You know what an intern is, right?
Yeah.
You basically just come in and work for free, and they started me off as an intern in the A&R department. So I'm working under Ken Bailey. So starting out, I mean, as an intern, I'm coming from Winston, from nothing. So I'm finna do whatever I got to do just to kind of make my way. And basically, it started off just helping around the office, doing all types of stuff. But it really turned up because I was there for like a month, and then we had a whole week where the whole staff and all the artists went to Miami to do we did a whole compilation album that never came out. So we took the whole staff. I wasn't even supposed to go. And then last minute, he's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right." He's like, "You gonna sleep in my room?" I slept on the floor in his room like the first night, and after that, I had my own room. But we was recording down there at the Hit Factory for like a week, and it was just crazy, man. It was in the studio, it was in the club, but that's how I kind of started building my bond with the artists. Like we had Shocker, and the label rented out like all these minivans for us to drive everybody around. So we like every day we waking up, we might go play basketball during the day, then go to the studio. And at night we go to the club. It was like a whole week of that. So the very first night we had like a little show at I think the club was called Opium. Bobby V was there because he was signed to DTP at the time. He performed. That was the first time I'm like, oh damn, Bobby Valentino got records. Like I had never seen it before. He was signed to the label, but we got to Miami and we had a club show. The whole staff is there. He got there and started performing his hits, and I started remembering like, damn, this thing got 8 records. So that was crazy. But I mean, it depends on what level crazy you talking about, bro. It get crazy. I just say some shit.
Word. Like you spent a lot of time with Luda?
Not a lot of time, but I definitely had connects with Luda as far as in person or like via email, because I used to send him beats all the time. So a lot of times he'd just hit me and be like, "Yo, hold this beat," or "I like this," or this, that, and the other. But then once we had the studio popping, because DTP at the office there, we built out a studio at like the wing on the end. He would just call me because his cousin Dre, he wanted him to be the engineer, so he would call me about stuff like that. Or I remember the craziest interaction we had was he had a restaurant called Straits. It was downtown Atlanta. And we just came from somewhere, but everybody went to the restaurant after that. So we in the restaurant, and I mean, we didn't talk before and had little interactions, but I'm chilling talking, and he's across the room, and I remember he calling me over. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure he's talking to me, so I'm kind of just tripping, right? So I went over there, I hollered at him. He was telling me that a beat I sent him. My homie said it did this beat for him. He was like he did the song and he had put E40 on it. He was like, the shit was crazy. But the shit never even came out. So it was just like, it was hard. The beat was hard. The beat was called Strong Strings. I sent it to him. He told me to hold on to it forever. I mean, he kept telling me to hold on to it. And it was at Straits the restaurant. He called me over and he was like, I did something to that beat. I put E40 on it. It's crazy. It didn't come out on the album though. So that's just how I go in the industry, you know?
Did you make the beat?
No, I don't make beats. I don't rap. My homie Sedell Young, or he go by DJ Activated on Instagram. Check him out. He made the beat. A dope producer. He used to work. He also co-produced What You Know About That. I think no, was that one? He used to work with Toomp, so he did a lot of records with Toomp. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff with Toomp. But yeah, Luda was cool. I'll keep it 100. It's like the second day I started interning at the office. I remember the first time I met him, I was just sitting in the lobby because I didn't really have nothing to do. And he came in the office and he walked by and he looked and came back and dapped me up. But you know, I was a fan of him before I ever got to Atlanta. Like, I used to listen to his music. So when you meet him, you'd be expecting like Luda, but he real chill. He cool. So it was just kind of like different. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's just regular. But he'd be so, he'd be so on the go. He had an office in the office, but he might not be at the office for weeks. You know what I'm saying? He come in, pull up, holler, and be out and be on his way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How come you never want to damn rap or get into production or nothing like that?
I just don't have the talent for it, bro. I come from a musical family. I remember I tried to rap one time. My brother Vance, he made me write a verse because he did music. And I wrote the verse, but I remember after writing it, it drained me so much to have to come up with it. I was like, I don't understand how people do it. It's a talent that I don't have. I'm like, my talent is seeing the talent, and I can shape an artist. Like, I can build an artist and tell you need to do this. This is how you can get better. This is how your video should look. This is how you should promote yourself. But me actually rapping and coming up with it, even though I got like stories, I could never do it. And I remember one time my homie, we was on the east side one time, and my homie, he was in the hood. He had a beat machine. It was like a big ass Triton or something. So I'm in there, we smoking or whatever. I'm trying to mess around with it, but it was so many sounds on it. It was just like, bro, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? I had beats in my head, but it was too much for me to try and. I ain't had the time. I don't have the patience to sit there and try and figure it out. I'd rather just see it and be like, all right, I can do something with this, or this is fire. This is trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm very just cut and dry. So I'd be in the studio. I used to have an engineer. He got to hook up everything. I don't know how to hook up shit. You know what I'm saying? I know how to turn the speaker on. Just play the beat. I'm going to tell you, oh, this hard. We should do this. Or here's a concept for the record. Or pull this producer in. Get this dude to write the hook. It's like kind of putting the people together to make the record. You know what I'm saying?
How you know if somebody got it, though? Like, how you can hear somebody and be like, you know what? That motherfucker got it right there.
As like a rapper?
Yeah.
You just, I mean, for one, like a look. Like, and that's the thing for, like, you remember when we was coming up, we was listening, we was watching rappers on Rap City, we was buying tapes and CDs. Like, you had to be a star. It was like, everybody couldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I rap, your cousin rap, my homeboy rap. It's so accessible and easily done. It's watered down the actual talent. So I look for the people that take the craft seriously and have the talent to actually, because even if you're making drill rap or gangster rap or whatever, be creative with it. Like, tell me a story. Tell me when you didn't win or when you went to jail or got shot. It ain't always got to be, I'm Superman, I'm killing everybody, I got all the money, I got all the women. That's what I don't really like. Because I'm from the streets, so I grew up on Spice One or gangster rap or anything from East Coast or whatever, but it's like the creativity is missing and there's no real balance. So back to what you were saying, to tell somebody got it, it's a certain level of confidence. It's a certain level of skill. It's a certain level of being able to pick the right beat or make a hook. A lot of people can rap, but if you can't make a hook, that means you can't really make a hit record, which isn't like, I don't know if that's like the criteria to having it, but that's something if you're going to make money in this business. And you got to have your team together too. You can't just be you trying to do everything. You need to have like the right people in place that can help you and, you know what I'm saying, get you there. But you got to have that drive, you know what I'm saying? And the willingness to listen and learn and get better. So many kids nowadays, they just think they know because they see it on Instagram and they feel like, well, if he can do that, I can do it. But the thing is, you really want to have a career and really take it to that level, you got to have a certain skill. Because I tell people this all the time. We can say whatever about what's going on in the rap game, but no matter what, the top guys that sell the most in rap are always the best MCs for the most part, usually.
Yep.
You got a lot of BS that sells or whatever, but the guys that stay around for 10, 20 years and still sell records and have fan bases, like your Jay-Z, Nas, Kendrick, Drake, whoever, J. Cole, these guys can really rap and pen something. Eminem, whoever you want to say. So the fly-by-night guys, it's just like you'll be here 2-3 years. We didn't sing 100,000 of them. Be hot for a year, get a record, do something, and then they out of here.
Yeah.
So it's really how much you want to put into your craft. But it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It take hella work. It take money. It take dedication. And everybody ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't a star.
Yep.
Niggas hate to hear that, though.
Yeah, it's hard to tell people that. Do you think it's a such thing as what they call some of these artists now? They say they plants. Do you think is that a real thing?
That's a good question. I really don't know, man, because I started hearing that and I was kind of trying to figure out, okay, what do they mean? But then, okay, if it's a plant it for what? You know, what is the purpose of them being there? So I'm sure there is something like that, but I haven't had no experience that I know of. But some of these people that come out of nowhere, you kind of start thinking like, damn, how did he just blow up and get on? Yeah. So a lot of times, because now the whole wave is to act like you're not signed to nobody and act like you're doing this all independently. But a lot of times behind the scenes, you got labels and investors and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody like they holding out for a deal, like they just independent. Yeah.
But the thing is the major label system is damn near dead unless you're one of the top guys at this point. You know what I'm saying? You see all these people, all these cuts and how they closing down all these divisions of different record labels and whatnot. And it's only three major labels when you look at it. It's like I want to say Warner, Universal, and Sony maybe. So any other label is just like a subsidiary of one of those. So unless you like a Rihanna or like a Travis Scott or Drake or somebody like that on a major label, you should just be putting out music directly to your fans, your following, and selling your merch and going doing your shows. You know what I'm saying? At least for right now. You can eventually get to the major labels again, but right now there's so much going on, especially with we can segue into the Diddy stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like the music industry is like in an uproar. So why would you even want to be in business with these type of people right now? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah. You what's that 360 deal thing about everybody be talking about?
A 360 deal is like once, because when I was working at the label, we was going through that era when sales was going down because bootlegging had started. They had like LimeWire and the mixtapes and all that. Yeah. So a 360 deal was a concept that the major labels came up with so they can still make money off you. So even though, say your sales, so say you a major artist and you were selling 500 to 1 million records each album. But after this bootleg and the sales decline, you down to maybe 50 to 100,000 per project. So that's a major loss for these labels. So in order for them to still make money, instead of me just relying off your sales from your album and your project, I'm going to take a portion of your merchandise. I'm going to take a portion of your shows. I'm going to take a portion of like deals you have. Now, granted, I'm going to help you get these situations too, but it's almost like, that's how they framed it, like, okay, we're going to be business partners now. So I might put you on the tour, but I'm also going to be taking a percentage of that. Your merch that you sell at your shows, I need a percentage of that, which really, I mean, it depends on everybody's situation. Because me personally, I feel like I can do everything on my own. I don't need you coming in. I mean, of course you're gonna promote me, but I know ways I can pay to promote myself and keep all the money instead of let you cut me. You know what I'm saying? Cut into my profit. But if you somebody that ain't got nothing and you just start from ground zero and the label comes and offers you a 360 and they gonna invest in you and they gonna get a cut of it, it might not be a bad deal. So I mean, a lot of artists that are in 360 that are thriving, but you know, some that aren't.
Yeah. Do you I hear a lot of people say this, man. You know, everybody conspiracy theorists and everybody got their own. Do you think it's like a agenda in hip hop, like, or like, do you think they weaponizing hip hop against us?
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing that. That ain't new. That ain't no conspiracy. It's blatant. It's blatant because, like I was saying, there's no balance. You like think about when we was growing up listening to music. We had like Snoop Dogg, Death Row, gangster rap, but then we also had like the Fugees, or we had like Outkast or Goody Mob, or it was just like a balance that it wasn't just all negative. You know what I'm saying? So I think at some point they realized the power of hip hop and said, okay, we need to shift this, because if not, because you gotta look at Tupac. You know, we came up in the Tupac era. Tupac literally had that power to tell the streets to do something, and motherfuckers gonna listen. Really, he got to that point. And I'm not no conspiracy saying they had to kill him. Wherever I think, if Keefe D say they did it, I say that's what happened. But I think somebody in the upper higher up power structure peeped that, okay, they got too much influence. These rappers have more influence than the preachers or the teachers or the politicians. So we don't get a hold of this, because hip hop is rebellious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to think, these major label systems, we don't really own none of that. So they're not going to let they're not gonna let it come through their system and it be something that overpowers them. They're never gonna let that happen.
Nah, hell no.
You know. So yeah, for sure.
You think people be saying that Diddy had something to do with Pac and Biggie getting killed? I ain't trying to go to
I just heard the Biggie. I don't really get the Biggie. I don't know about that one. I heard that because I think it's because Biggie, you know, he had a publishing deal with Puffy, but he was writing for Junior Mafia and Lil Kim under like an alias so he can keep the money. But I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one. I really don't know. I honestly think it was just retaliation because Pac got killed. And he was the wrong place, wrong time. They felt like he had to go. You know what I'm saying? Street politics. That's my personal belief.
Yo.
Yeah, they said the dude name was Poochie or something like that.
That's what they said. You ever been one of them Diddy parties?
Oh, you froze up? I think you froze. Oh, I'm froze. Sorry. I can hear you though.
You ever been one of them Diddy parties?
Nah, man, I never. No. I don't think I've ever met Diddy ever in life. I think the closest I ever came to Bad Boy was I remember we was at the Montreal. I forgot, this is a hotel in Miami. It's a real nice hotel in Miami. We was there for like a week. I remember Bad Boy, his staff was there every morning. They'd be out there eating breakfast, but I don't think I ever came across Diddy. I've been to a party that I think he might have been there, but it wasn't a Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? It was like Luda Day weekend. It was like everybody and their mom was there, so it wasn't like a Diddy party. But yeah, I never got up that high up in the ranks to even get to that. But I've been to mansion parties and all that, but it's certain, like, you gotta want that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to be on that side. I know it just wasn't. It ain't where I'm at. I'm not with and that's probably why I've had to pave my own way, because I'm not with the ass kissing and all that. Once I realized that's what you got to do, it's just kind of like, I'm cool on it. But when you get like really work in the industry and really see how it is and get around it, you start to realize, bro, it's like, bro, it ain't as money in there and it's everything you think it is, but it ain't even as cool as you think it is, because there's so much fakeness and there's so much betrayal, bro. It's a lot of corniness. And if you're somebody that's standing on truth and just being 100 sometimes, that ain't gonna work. So they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get them opportunities. I just think that was fake when people said it, but it played a little part, bro.
When you say you gotta do a whole lot of ass kissing and shit like that, you mean like, what, you gotta like slide up on the motherfucker and tell them what they want to do?
Yeah, just be fake, bro. Just be acting like we cool and we really not cool like that. Just the whole thing, like, bro. It's like this. This is something I experienced. Like, to see how you talking right now, we kicking it. I didn't know you for years. We cool. My dog. I fuck with you. Now say I'm out somewhere and you out somewhere. We say we had an industry party. Everybody is popping. And we run across each other. You be like, what up? Hey, what up, Sal? And I don't even fuck with you. I just kind of look at you like, because I'm with my industry friends and I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. It's almost like, it ain't solid, bro. It ain't 100. Once you see that, it's like everybody don't shake your hand. Yeah, let's work, let's do that. And it just be some bullshit. You'll meet some real people, but overall, everybody have to get their money, bro. It's a whole bunch of backstabbing, a whole bunch of, you know, if you in it for just the music and to do the business, you can do that, but you don't have to go through it. You got to deal with a lot.
You got to go a long way.
Yeah, you got to do it your own way, but it's best to do it that way. Invest your own money so you're not relying on nobody. You're not waiting on nobody, because I don't know. It's a whole lot, bro. It's a lot to get into. You got to think it's levels to it, not just the labels and the artists. Then you got the promoters, you got the clubs, you got the strippers, you got the bitches, you got all type of shit going. You got niggas trying to rob. You got it's just a lot to deal with if you're an artist and all that pressure's on you and everybody know your face. And you got to be out in these clubs doing these shows and doing this and watch your money and doing this and knowing your business. It's a lot. So I get why so many artists don't make it, but I just be trying to give niggas the game, the real game. So it's like, bro, don't fall for the dream. Like, if you want to do music, you can do it. But this is what it's going to take. You're going to need money to invest. You're going to need to fuck with certain people, and you're going to need to not fuck with certain people. And you need to make the best music you can. And you can't be on no too cool shit where you don't want to post and you don't want to holler at people. And all. You're an artist, so you got to be like the president. You got to kiss baby, shake hands, smile, and do all that shit. So if you're not willing to do all that, don't even fuck with it.
Yeah.
save yourself the trouble, because, or you can just do music on your own and just put it out and do that. But if you're trying to get to a level like a major level, you got to play the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you got a lot of talent, just focus on your talent. You know what I'm saying?
You think a lot of people downfall be their entourage and stuff sometimes?
Yeah, it can be, because especially when you're coming out the hood sometimes and you get on, it's like when you get signed and you get that deal and you sign that contract and say you get that advance, well, that's when the work really start right there. That ain't the time to be celebrating and spending. I mean, of course, look out for your immediate family, but when I got 7 niggas rolling with me everywhere, nigga, that's 7 flights. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 hotels. That's 7 meals that I got to buy, especially if they ain't got no money and I'm paying for everything. So it just don't make sense. Like, if you're an artist, have the people around you that have a job or something to do. So you should have your promoter, your manager, your DJ, maybe an assistant or something like that. Of course, you might have 1 or 2, your security, maybe one homie or 1 or 2 of your friends that kind of can hold you down. But just running around with 7 to 10 niggas that ain't really doing shit, they not, like, they ain't bringing you no money. Like, nah, bro, you spending money every day. You gotta learn that. Yeah, it look cool, but when you gotta pay for everything, you paying for everybody's flight, and we going shopping, I gotta pay for everything. That should get old, bro. That's tiresome. That costs. Yeah. Buying everybody a chain, like, for what?
Yeah. do everybody really be flying private like they say they do?
I don't think so. I mean, I know Luda do. I know Luda got a jet. I've been on his jet before. I never flew on it, but we did a photo shoot on it. So I know Luda got a jet for real. It's like certain dudes definitely got that cheddar, but not the average rapper that ain't sold no records that ain't on a major level, bro. Like, Luda is different. And that's why I think he may not get the respect because he don't talk about it a lot, but he got so much more money than a lot of, like, majority of these rappers. He's smart. They run their business professionally, and he stay out of drama, which is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why is all these?
I've been to his house before too.
You been to his house before? You got a nice crib?
I got invited to. Yeah, he invited me to a Christmas party at his house, which was cool, and this shit was tight. It was laid out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like go through a gate and you just drive through the woods for like a mile, and that shit just opened up to like a lake or something. It's crazy, yeah. So he on that level, man. I give DTP, Luda, all them props because they took a chance on me and gave me an opportunity, and it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? If they wouldn't have looked out, and shit, bro, ain't no telling.
How'd you actually get that internship?
I was already down there working at a company. I had an internship in Buckhead for this company that Musa Muhammad, who played for the Panthers. He had a company, a media company, where we just printed up mixtapes and did like promo for different artists and labels in Atlanta. And I just ran into Shaka Zulu one night in the club. Well, it was like a bar, the M bar on Peter Street. And I had already told myself, I said, if I run into him, I was going to ask him for an internship because he gave a speech about how we needed more people behind the scenes in the music industry at the Dirty Awards. And I seen him get that speech. So I said, if I ever meet him, I'm going to ask him about the internship. So I just hollered at him, and he loved me, and he was cool. He was like, I'll let my sister at the office and all up there. I had to call for like a couple of weeks, and then I had to do an interview and got hired. And when I didn't get hired, I got the internship. I had to work for like 2-3 months, or maybe 6 months, and then I officially got hired and got a job. You know what I'm saying?
So you really did like that. Are you done with music?
No, I'm really not. And that's what's so crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I left here in 2005 and went to Atlanta, and I came back 2019 because my father got sick and passed away. So it was like I left everything there. So I be telling my people, like, bro, I got a whole nother life in Atlanta of just like music industry stuff that I ain't tap back into, and I need to. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be living there or back and forth real soon, just to get, you know what I'm saying? I got to get everything back together that I left, which is crazy. But I don't know if I want to live in Atlanta right now just because Winston-Salem been so peaceful and just so like chill where I could just kind of get my mind straight. I don't know if I want to go back to all that traffic and all that. This crime is different, you know what I'm saying? But Atlanta's just the shit.
What you been doing since you been back home?
Bro, I was taking care of my mom, and just I got into this farming thing just out of needing something to do, needing a way to make some money, bro. Like my pops had like 2 acres of land that I had to kind of figure out what to do. So started a farming business with that, and that led to the job at Hope, and then that led to the greenhouse job, working the greenhouse. So I just been learning how to grow food and feeding people. Something that I never thought I would be doing, but it gave me like a new purpose and stuff. So it's cool, bro. It's like I've learned a lot, and it's something that I can do. Like I can go anywhere and get a job, probably doing some type of hydroponic work, which is cool. I'm still learning though, but it's coming along, so I'm happy about that. But that's it, bro. I want to I like to talk about music and discuss that because I got so much experience and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard to hear, bro. Like, this what you need. This is what we need to do with this platform, bro. We need to turn this up, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you say you want to talk more about the music?
Yeah, I like to, bro. Like, I want to start doing like, I don't know. I think I'm really, for my channel, I'm just gonna start doing like random little stories and stuff about experiences I had working with different artists and stuff, just to kind of put it out there, because it'd be stuff that I experienced, I have in my head, but don't want nobody know if I don't tell them. And then I just want to help independent artists too. Like, check out their music and their videos and give them game on like, all right, this tight, that's weak, do this, fuck with this dude. Because if you're doing music, you need to be moving around too. You can't just be sitting in Winston-Salem saying you're trying to do music, right? You need to be in Atlanta. You need to be flying to LA, taking a bus to New York, or doing something just to network, bro. That's important.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's how I was able to get on, just from network. If I wouldn't have been in that club, I wouldn't have hollered at Shaka, bro. Ain't no telling. It was just, you got to be out and about in Atlanta. You got to be in the streets, bro. You got to be moving and shaking so people know who you are. Because you ain't going to never know who you going to meet, but that person can give you an opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't down there in them strip clubs, was you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes. Yes. For sure. And like, that was another, one of my jobs was I used to work records for DTP. So when Luda drop a record or play a circle or who else did I work? Scrappy. I had to go to the strip club and get the DJ to play. So 7 nights a week, bro. I had to do 2 clubs a night. It's real shit. Let's talk about this. Strip clubs in Atlanta. Okay. You been to strip club in Atlanta?
Nah. I ain't never been out the terminal in the airport in Atlanta.
But that's cool. But look, here it's a little different. First time I went down there, matter of fact, Haji was with me the first time I went to the strip club. We went to Strokers. But, they get full, they get butt booty naked. So it's like, it's a whole vibe. I think every black man need to go and experience that because you can get something to eat. They got kitchen and wings, beautiful women, DJ. It's just a drink. But, I used to have to go in the club. Like, say, I'd be at the office from like 10, 11 in the morning until about 6 p.m. I'll go home and go to sleep. And I got to get up at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and hit the club. So, and I'm going dolo by myself. They give me money to go to the club and go holler DJ. So say it's Monday night, I probably gotta go to Magic City. So I gotta go in that motherfucker, I gotta go holler at Esco or whoever DJing up in there, maybe buy him a drink, maybe tip some girls, just to get him to play this song. He might not play that. I might get in there at 12 o'clock. He might not play it till 2, 3, but I gotta sit in there. That's my job. Cause if he ain't playing the record, I gotta go back to the office and we having staff meetings, and Big Jeff, who's the co-CEO of Shaka Lou, they like, well, why they ain't playing the record? Was you in the club? Did you holler at them? Like, that was my job. You ain't doing your job, nigga, you can get fired at any time. So you under pressure. You don't understand that. It's another level of pressure, bro.
Why you gotta go through so much to get them to play the record, man?
Cause I'm from DTP. You know how many labels is coming to him to play their records, and it's already records that's hot. From new young niggas in the city that's coming there blowing 10, 20,000. I'm coming there trying to buy him a drink to get him to play a record. This little young nigga came here and spent 5,000, little whoop-de-whoop from the west side. Who record you think you gonna play? I don't give a fuck. I'm from DTP. That shit don't mean nothing in the streets, bro. Yeah. That's what my homie DJ C Money, he was Trouble DJ, one of my homies from Atlanta. He was the first nigga to tell me, like, bro, you gotta build your name, bro. Like, niggas they don't care about that label shit. Like, people gotta know who you are, and they gotta rock with you. If they rock with you, they gonna support whatever you promote. DJ A Plus, I'll never forget this. He's like a prominent DJ, well, he was back in the day from Atlanta. I don't know about now, I'm not in the city. But Figure 8 used to be this hood club. It's in I wanna say it's in East Point. Like all the young niggas, they fighting this, but they playing all Atlanta hood underground music. Now, I'm coming from DTP. The record I was working with, probably remember the song. Luda had a single with Chris Brown. It was called I Know What Them Girls Like. I know what, and it had like little claps in it. It was like a radio single. But I'm bringing this to the hood club where they don't even play this type of music and trying to get him to play this during his set. And he gave me the hardest time. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. That's Luda, bro. Like, I don't even know you. It was like, bro, I had to go through that, but that was my job. Me and him ended up being cool. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, you got to build relationships with these DJs. You got to call these niggas to see what's up. You might buy a nigga a drink. We used to have, Luda had an alcohol called Conjure. You might not remember. It was a cognac. I used to get bottles of Conjure and have to go to DJs like DJ Scream or DJ Don Cannon or whoever. Give them bottles just so they'll keep our songs in rotation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be connected and doing this. You gotta be able to stop these DJs, bro. Right. Yeah. Or at least you used to. Now everything online. So
it's like a whole lot of favor for a favor.
It's all that. That's what I'm saying. It's all that. If you ain't willing to go through that, it's just like, bro, I'm cool, bro. You know, so I get it. But it's money in it, you know. And you like, if I wouldn't have been in the music, I don't think I would have been able to travel as much. So I'm grateful for that, and I was grateful to be able to just experience stuff. So it's cool, man. But it ain't what. It's almost like when you find out Santa Claus ain't real and stuff. It's like, bro, as a kid, you be a little disappointed. Or wrestling, you be a little disappointed. You might still watch it. Like, these niggas ain't real, bro. You gotta think, when you look at a video, bro, the car be rented, bro. That don't be Buddy House, man. It's an Airbnb. These girls came for this video. That ain't the shit. So it's fake. It's a fantasy. It's entertainment.
Them damn video girls, you ever get wrapped up with one of them?
I mean, video girl. Nah, I tried my hand with a stripper. That ain't work. It was just what I can't try and get it after I done already seen it. That was what got me. But video, I done had a few. Most of my relationships and dealings been with like real women that's got jobs and businesses and kids. Yeah, I like the regular. I didn't have like a model or like a video girl or a stripper in my interaction, but nothing serious. Like, you know, it might have been just some random.
Yeah. What that group that I used to see you with, man, was it TK and Cash?
Yeah, TK and Cash.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was your group.
It was. I discovered them and I developed them. I brought them Disturbing the Peace. So yeah. They ended up getting signed to Sony. They had a record called Mind Right 3 times in a row. They had a couple of records that did well on the charts and stuff, but they ended up going their separate ways. But we still all cool. We like family. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I go to Atlanta, them like my little niggas, I'll be around every day. So we be in the studio, we doing different stuff. So yeah, for sure. They're my bros. I just talked to TK the other day.
How you find out?
I was judging a showcase in Atlanta, and they was on it, and I just knew we needed some little young niggas at the label because we ain't had none. So, and they was talented. So I was thinking like Crisscross. You know how Crisscross was back in the day. Because we used to do shows like they was on the road with Lil Root, and he'd be in Charlotte, and it'd be grown women in the club trying to get at them. And they don't know none of these songs they perform. These are all just songs that they didn't came up with, but they used to be going crazy. So I just brought them to the label, and we convinced them to sign them. But it was my group, developed them. Brought him around, 2 Chainz. He started taking them on the road with them. Everybody rock with him. Now TK do his thing. He platinum at this point. He about to start dropping new music real soon. But yeah, that was 10 years in the making, bro. Just grinding on the streets.
How did that make you feel though, seeing Buddy go platinum?
For sure. It made me feel good. It's just now, I mean, he didn't got them type of accolades. Now I'm telling them like, all right, you signed to these labels, so that's why you couldn't drop as much music as you wanted to when you wanted. Now's the time to start putting out your music so people can really get to hear you and know you, because people ain't really heard them. Even the records like Ocean and you got a couple that's like gold or platinum. It's like hits, they were on the radio and all that, but people still don't really know you because you only dropped 2 projects in like a bunch of years, in probably about 6-7 years. And now niggas drop every other week. I mean, every other month, which ain't always a good thing because I feel like it's quality over quantity. But the music TK got is A1 because I ain't artist. He ain't never hear him coming up with nothing weak. Go listen to them 2 projects. Put him on Google him or pull him up in Spotify. Apple. He's still getting like over 100,000 plays on Spotify every month. But listen to them projects, bro. He hard. But a lot of people ran with the sound too. So,
do you think like when artists be putting out a whole like just a big body of work like every week and shit like that, you don't think that create oversaturation?
yeah, it do sometimes. But then you look at somebody like Currency that I remember he dropped like an album every month, and I ain't hear all of them, but I mean his music be good, his beats be good for the most part. I like the ride to him. I wouldn't do it to that extent, but I feel like any artist right now, you should be doing at least no less than two projects a year, bro. Like 2 to 3, maybe like 2 solos and a collab project with somebody. Just if you're at the point of just building your following and trying to get to a certain level. Now, if you had a major label, you can do 1 album every 2 years and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Your fans will wait on. You can do 1 album every 3 to 4 or 5 years and your fans will wait on it. Once you have established yourself on that level, but if you still building to get to like 1 million followers or 1 million plays every video or song or go platinum, you need to just be dropping at least 2 projects a year, I would say, just to stay in their face. Because music is disposable, bro. At this point, the streaming, everybody making money off these streams. And
it's like how many streams equal
once, well, 100 some streams equal like $1 or something, bro, which is insane. Like I think Snoop, I seen something. I think he reached 1 billion streams, and the check was like $40,000. Like how that don't even add up. And that's Snoop Dogg. This song got 1 billion streams, 1 billion streams for a song, and they send you a check for like $44,000. It's like, no, it's highway robbery, bro. They getting away with murder, but we're gonna stop him.
You think being a flourishing artist, you think it's pointless?
Nah, because the key is when you're a flourishing artist and you got that light and you got that following, diversify, bro. Like start different businesses, start a clothing brand, or start something else, a YouTube channel or a platform, or just turn it to something else. Because yeah, the music, you're not gonna be hot forever. You're not gonna be the #1 rapper forever. But if you look at somebody like Rick Ross, that nigga own, I forgot how many Wingstops. Like regardless of what you think about him, he's smart with as far as business. You can just take all your rap money and buy property.
Yeah.
So if rap don't make money. Yeah, if rap don't work no more, you'll be straight.
Yeah, I see a lot of artists go with the real. They go with the real estate a lot. Is it true that Jeezy own a whole lot of Atlanta?
Who?
Jeezy. They say he own a whole lot of real estate in Atlanta.
I think he do. I remember we shot a video downtown. It was at these 2 houses. Like you would never even know if you was just that. You just ride and pull on this side street. It was in a nice neighborhood, but these 2 houses, like 3-level house, had like a balcony. You could see the city. It was fire. But they say he owned them 2 houses. So I believe it. And these was like random houses. I don't think he lived in them, but it was like we shot a video in one of them. There was one next to it, and they had like a balcony. It was right downtown. You could see Atlantic Station and everything. And he owned both of those. So, I mean, I ain't gonna say he owned half Atlanta, but I'm sure he owns a lot of real estate. That's the smart thing to own because dirt, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna never devalue. We always want some land.
Absolutely. Yeah. Can't just be doing only music. You gotta be into some other stuff. You gotta.
Yeah, bro, you can't think you're just gonna sell records and live off that, bro. No. This is a way different world, bro. You need to have a business, you need to have a beauty salon, a car lot, something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just because these fans are it'll be a new hot rapper next year, bro. They don't care.
They're gonna be on the next artist.
Yeah. Oh, you do something wrong, you say the wrong thing, they'll try and cancel you, then what?
Yeah.
The shows ain't selling, nobody is like, yeah. So I would say don't put all your eggs in one basket, and that's with anything, bro. Multiple streams of income. Ken Bailey, who was the head A&R DTP, who I worked under when I started, that was one of the things he taught me. He said, you gotta have multiple streams of income. He had car washes. So this is one of the craziest things ever. And I'll say this, he was Shaquille O'Neal's first cousin, but he worked at the label as A&R, but he owned some car washes. So This is the first time I seen like money like this. Like we be in the office and he'll go to his truck and get like a big rubber tub and then open it up and it just be full of singles and like coins and stuff like that. So he would let me go to the bank with him when he go to drop off the coins and deposit them and stand in line. When he would just give me $100 just to stand in line with him. I'm saying this to say, I never was blessed to see nothing like that in Winston-Salem. So seeing that and he showed me something like, yo, you can own a business and you can make money. And he was the head hand at the label. But he making money off this. Every week he going to pick up money.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is what inspired me to kind of just become more involved in business. You know what I'm saying? So that was important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is there any other jewels you pick up that you still got in mind?
Jewels, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, one of the most simple jewels Shaka Zulu told me is like, you just don't quit if it's something you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't never quit. Because when you quit, that's the only time you lose. As long as you're still doing it, you got action at making it work.
Yeah.
And learning from it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to fail at nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned. That's how all this farming that I'm learning is from failing, like not knowing and figuring it out. Simple shit too. Like just the other day, the water lines weren't working. So I'm thinking like, what the hell? I had people come out and look at it. I couldn't figure it out. Literally, it was just a knob that I had to turn. I just had to go look and just mess around with it and turn one knob. It was like, oh, okay, damn. All right. But now I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to fail. That's how I learned my way around Atlanta. I would just get lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get lost and be like, oh, this street connected this street. I can get downtown from here. Okay, cool. So don't be afraid to goddamn try and lose and don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it the first time because you can learn from that.
Absolutely. What's hope about? What's that about?
Hope, help our people eat is, yeah, when I first moved back, I didn't know it because that shit smack dab in the hood. I used to be like, bro, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And I would see the van riding around. But it's mainly just there for food insecurity, man. It's based on feeding people. So it's like we got a cooking class that they do every Tuesday. We got a market that we do every Tuesday where we give away food and we sell like healthy food, like vegetables and fruit and hydroponic stuff that we don't really have access to in the neighborhood. Like I didn't know that we grew up in a food desert. They taught me that when I moved back. I'm like, damn. And I thought about it. I'm like, damn, growing up, we had Mini Market, we had Bojangles, Great American. Then you go to university and like Pizza Hut or something like that, Wendy's or whatever, but we ain't had access to like real healthy food. So
stores, produce.
Yeah, produce. So that's what they focus on. It's like providing that. So even now, like when I'm at the market on Tuesday, it be kids coming through there from Paisley or that's at the rec. Little young dudes just be wanting something to eat. So we got like fruit or like little snacks, water bottles, granola bars, gummy bears, little shit like that. Just like we ain't had none of that. I used to be at the rec all day, bro, just be starved. I had to go home.
Yep.
It's like so.
Yeah.
They definitely doing some good in the community. I can say that from what I see. Mm-hmm.
I think that's dope. When I first seen you doing that, I say that's
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's dope too to just be back in the neighborhood, like doing something good, bro, doing something positive. I'm saying making a change. Cause there's a whole bunch of negative that was done there, and a whole bunch of just us being young, not knowing. So anything we could do to kind of help them little dudes that's out there that's 13, 14, just trying to figure it out. That was us. You know that.
I already know.
Yeah.
I know that got to be gratifying, man.
Yeah, man, it is. It definitely is. And that's what kind of, I'll be like, bro, because I really want to be in the studio. I want to go back on tour. I want to go back to music, straight music. But I understand I'm here for a purpose right now, and I'm serving it. So I don't have no complaints, bro. I know overall is giving me good karma. So I'm big on that.
Who you gonna have run the farm, man, when you go back today?
I don't know, man. My little brother can, but right now we're not even going anything out there in Walkertown because I've just been so busy with the hydroponics. And I was running the Kimberly Park Garden right across the street from the elementary school. But I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'll say this on here, like this farming and everything. I just feel like it's a chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? A chapter I'm grateful for that I was able to learn this, but man, the story is just really getting started, bro. I got so much I want to do and so much I'm trying to do. Farming is a part of it, but this ain't the final You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see more music, you're gonna see more creative stuff, you're gonna see more business, you're gonna see more real estate. It's gonna be certain things. I just gotta work. I'm working at it. It's a process. I'm just not afraid to share. You know?
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I know you done mentioned the hydroponics a couple of times.
Yeah.
You think about going in well, I know you probably can do that in North Carolina. I know they're working through the paperwork or whatever, but you think about going into the marijuana?
I'm not thinking about it, but you know what I mean? People didn't hit me about that. I'll be like, bro, you going? I'm like, no, I ain't gonna lie. I can say it now. My dad used to grow in our backyard though. He used to show me his little plants and stuff like that. So that was cool. He always had some weed plants. He was growing vegetables and stuff too. So I don't know. Maybe, man, I ain't really thought about it. I had a lady tell me that. She was like, it's good that you learn that on your own, but she said you should really take some classes and some courses just to kind of certify it and really learn as much as you can. And I'm thinking about doing that because it is like a skill and it's like a career that you can really take on. Even though it's not, people be asking, it's my passion. It's not really my passion. It's like just now I'm starting to really like get all the way fully into it, bro. I got so much other stuff I like to do and I'm into. But I love it. I ain't got no complaints. You know what I'm saying? It's a necessity because, you know, the way the world going, you got to know how to grow something maybe at some point.
Something.
You never know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The way they playing, or the way these hurricanes is happening and stuff like that. All it takes for them trucks not to hit the dock or hit the store for a week or two, and it's gonna be mayhem, you know.
Yeah. Everybody was going crazy with it. I think it was like last week, 2 weeks ago, when they was talking about the.
Oh yeah, I stuck my pantry with toilet paper, water, all the whole like an idiot, like a dummy, just because I don't be paying attention. So when I hear like, oh, it's the dock workers, I saw the video of them go. I was like, oh yeah, we going here, prayer, and we go for toilet paper and water, bro.
You think it flowed up anything though? You think it? Or they was just yeasting that shit?
Talking about the dock worker thing?
Yeah, you think they was just yeasting that shit, or you think it set everybody back a little bit? We just don't know it yet.
No, I think they really mad about, because I seen another video how they got the automated, where they really don't need them workers no more. And they trying to fight for that too. But they getting their money. I don't know. Because that's what the capitalism come into play. Because if you own a business and you can save millions of dollars by just getting these robots to do it, what you gonna do? I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, what you gonna do?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, you own a whole dock, and your workers, they want more pay, they want this and other, but somebody brought technology, you can get 60 of these robots, and they do everybody's job, you ain't got to pay them shit.
I mean, being business-minded, man, you going to go where it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't need them, then you going to get rid of them.
But that make you an evil person?
Yeah. How you do that make you an evil person?
Yeah, because these people got to eat. They got kids. They've been working here 20, 30 years, and you finna just fire them because you got robots now.
See, you know what the thing is? If it was me in that position, I would hope that that I'd be able to find a balance, that I can keep some people. And, you know what I'm saying? But you don't go where make the money, man. Yeah,
the video I seen, the dude was saying, it was like, it used to be people working out on this dock. It was a whole dock, and now it's just robots just going through, doing everybody's job. That's low-key scary, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's better learn to cut hair, do something.
Yeah. Where I work at, man, they slowly like starting to use more and more robots as far as like on with the Aquafina and all that shit.
Yeah.
They don't be needing people stacking the pallets and putting that shit where it go and all that. They just like fucking like get 3 robots and get rid of 20 niggas.
Facts. And that, even with what I'm doing, I'm sure they gonna come with some robots that can go out here and grow the plants and farm and all that. So everybody's job gonna be at risk at some point, really. Yeah. You know? So I think the thing is, we need to learn the AI. We need to learn how to program it up.
When it comes to AI though, like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's all what your intentions is with it or whatever.
Yeah, I rock with it. I ain't gonna lie, I rock with it. Yeah, like you said, with your intentions, like I use ChatGPT down there every day because that's how I learn a lot of the farming type stuff. Or like, I forgot what app it is. It's one app my homie told me about to do like the pictures a certain way I like. Where if you want to generate images and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is cool to me. Yeah. All the facial changes and stuff, I don't really rock with that.
all that deep fake shit and all that. Like,
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I saw a video with it was somebody. They had him saying something, and I thought it was real, bro. Like they had him saying some craziness, and I'm like, and they was like, "Nah, it's deep. This is AI." I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
yeah.
Tricky.
I told my old lady, man, in a little while, I might just get rid of the phone if I can help it. Like, cause it's just like, yeah, nowadays, like you got to fact check everything. You got to be like, is this real? Like sometimes you don't know whether what you're looking at is real or not. And
Yeah,
that's
you never know.
annoying.
It's a lot of misinformation out here. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of misinformation, are you affiliated with any party? Like, far as you're
No,
a Democrat, Republican, whatever.
no, man. I was telling people I wasn't gonna speak on this year because it get bad around election time. It's just like Bloods and Crips, man. I'm gonna say this about it. I'm not affiliated with any party. I say I speak as an independent. But my whole thing is for Black people. We need to find us a candidate that's going to do something for us. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like we should take all our money and all our resources and find somebody that we can push on our own, like these other groups do. Mm-hmm. But since they don't want to do that and they want you to choose between the Democrats and Republicans, really, I feel like it ain't
It's played out, man.
It's played out, bro. And I just don't feel like nobody really gonna do shit for us, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like I'll go on a limb and say I'll take a stance and say, and I'm not voting, but I'll take a stance and say I do feel like Trump will probably get the country back together. Like as far as
bro, it's crazy. You saying everything that I be thinking, bro.
Yeah, this nigga he crazy too though, because he be saying some shit, and I be like, bro, this nigga crazy. But I feel like just as far as like getting the country back together, as far as like immigration, inflation, America, I think he'll do that. He gonna go hard for that shit.
Yeah.
The other side, bro, is just I feel like with the Democrats, it's a facade, bro. They just playing like they like Black people, playing like it's like we don't hear from motherfuckers, and then we got Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion, and we eating collard greens, and we black, but we ain't doing shit for Black people. And
niggas at this point.
But niggas fall for it because we want somebody to do something for us so bad. So motherfuckers say a Quavo line, we like, yeah, we vote. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, do you? Let me ask you this. This is kind of a goofy ass question, but do you think Kamala is Black, bro?
Okay, let me break this down. I've heard she not. I'm gonna say I think she is Black as far as mixed because I think her mother's Indian, her father was Black or Jamaican. But I think what people get, I don't know. I think what people get misconstrued, if that's the word, she don't identify with Black culture or Black people at all, bro. I mean, I know she had a Black boyfriend or whatnot, but you have to look at history, look at what she said out her own mouth, look at her husband being Black, and then look at how she tries to play up Black. Like, if you really Black, a Black woman, you don't gotta fake it. Like you listening to Tupac smoking weed in college. I mean, he didn't have an album out.
I had to say that.
Huh?
Her husband ain't Black.
You love that you ain't Black?
No, nigga. No, I said her husband not Black.
Right, her husband not Black, and he got white kids. And then the pictures I seen of her, she was with her Indian family. So I'm saying culturally, like me and you as Black people, we niggas, we have a certain shit that we understand. Even if I don't know you, if you Black, we got certain experiences that we can kind of relate to. I don't feel like she got that, and I feel like she don't really fuck with niggas like that. Because if you look at her history, bro, she ain't rocking with us. So I be telling people, hey, if you like how high prices are with inflation, if you like the LGBT shit with the kids, and you like niggas going to jail and all this crazy shit, vote for her, bro. And you like all this immigration and all that, vote for her, because bro, they finna press the button and keep this shit going. They finna have more immigrants over here illegally, unvetted, giving them money. You see how she said they ain't gonna do nothing for Black people, but they can allocate billions of dollars for other groups. So if you like that, you should vote for Kamala. They trying to scare you away from Trump, but we just had 4 years with Trump. Niggas survived that shit, bro. All right. Yeah. I'd rather deal with a person if they say racist. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about that too, but I'd rather deal with somebody that's outright racist that I know is racist over somebody that's faking like they fuck with me and really they got it out for them. And the thing about Trump, I was gonna say this real quick because one thing that is against him is that the thing about him not renting to black people and whatnot. I did a little bit of research on it, and it is true. But from what he said it was a hotel or business that his father had. He took over, and that's just how the policy was run. And he did everything he did after that to make the changes so it wasn't like that anymore. But people forget, like when back in the day, black people really rocked with Trump. Trump rocked with black people, bro. I didn't even know I remember in '88 when Jesse Jackson ran for president. I didn't know he funded that. He was funding that and putting money behind that. Bro, I seen a video online from like the '80s. It's online where Jesse Jackson, all these black delegates have the whole thing, and they bigging up Trump, and Trump comes out there and he's telling them like, "This is the person who helped fund my campaign when I'm running." I didn't know that at all. Yeah, but if you listen to mainstream media, they make it like this nigga like the worst nigga in the world. He don't fuck with black people. When we've been putting him in rap songs, we've been taking pictures and kicking it with him until he started running for president. So
you know what I'm saying?
Biden, on the other hand, you could kind of look at his history and saw how he talked about black people, you know. So I just go off what it is, but I'm not voting for neither one of them because I feel like they're not gonna do nothing specifically for black people that's tangible. And bro, it ain't gonna. What am I voting for if I'm not gonna get nothing in return?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like playing the couch on this one, man.
Playing the couch, bro. That's exactly what I'm voting for. The couch, the bed. I'm gonna sit back and watch this shit crumble or do whatever it's gonna do. I'm kind of hyped to see what happens.
Yeah.
It's entertaining to me to see all the craziness because it's crazy, bro. Like from Trump getting they trying to kill, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the other side, it's just, you know, it's a show, bro. It's all politics, bro.
Yeah.
But let me say this though. With all that being said, it's super important to vote locally though. You know what I'm saying? I learned that. Yeah. You need to vote locally. So figure that out in your city or state and definitely support whoever is in your area for the local stuff. But the presidential, bro, I feel like it's all, man, everybody trying to get their money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You kind of sound like you're listening to Tariq Nasheed.
I rock with Tariq Nasheed for sure. I definitely rock with Tariq Nasheed, but before that, I used to listen to even before Tariq Nasheed, bro. Like, I grew up. My dad raised us on Khalid Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Khalid Muhammad was serious. The Panthers, but I used to listen to Dr. Layla Africa. I used to listen to Young Pharaoh, Sarah Sulusetti, Francis Cress Wilson. Like the elders is who I kind of really got started listening to, reading books like the Browder Files and things like that. But as far as now, it ain't too. What'd you say?
Oh, Nina Fuller.
Nina Fuller. I didn't really tap into it, but I've definitely heard that name a few times. There's a few different books that I read fresh out of high school that kind of got me kind of thinking and trying to learn myself. But I rock with Tariq Nasheed because I think he's funny though. He really putting in work and putting out movies and stuff. So I like people that do work.
Yeah, I fuck with him, man. I like Shahrazad Ali too.
I gotta tap into her, man. There used to be a lot more like conscious people that, like maybe about 6-7 years ago. Now it's like everybody that fell off, man. I rock with Umar too, even though he a little crazy. I rock with anybody that's on some blackness, but as long as you ain't just on some BS like straight scamming vibes, I can rock with you. He be speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta resonate, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta be saying, you can't just be talking, bro. A lot of these dudes be doing it for the clout, man. Like, you gotta do it for the people, bro. You gotta really be community based, because that's what we need right now, man. We got enough people trying to get views and likes and clout and money. We need somebody that's really for the people, that's can change like the direction we going in, because it's ugly right now. This country is looking crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, it's all the youth ain't bad, bro. It's some intelligent young minds out there that I feel like do what we need done, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like start with the youngest, man, because can't fix the grown people, but the youngest, they coming up, they gonna be the future.
Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Anybody over the age of 26, 27, man, you kind of just, at this point, you got to figure it out. I'm not even trying to reach you.
You know,
I don't know. You still in your 20s, you got a shot. But once you get to that 30, man, you done made a decision. You know.
that's what Tupac did.
Yeah, but I be thinking about how crazy it is. Tupac and Biggie died when they was 25.
Yeah.
And you think about it now, like, bro, that's young. Think about you ain't know nothing. You ain't really know nothing at 25, like you know now.
Yeah.
So think about how Pac was rapping at 25 and how Biggie was rapping at 25. And listen to these niggas now. This is like, bro. I got a question for you, bro.
Let's hear it.
We was in high school. What was the name of their rap group? I forgot. I used to rap on the radio, bro. I remember that.
The Legacy.
The Legacy. Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Cold Red and The Legacy. I remember that. Let me look good on that.
You say going there, I didn't think you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember that for sure. Man, it was all so simple back then, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. Before the internet, which was crazy now that I think about it. Like, what was we doing all day?
Shit, we was outside.
We was outside for real.
We was outside.
We was outside for real. We was the internet, bro.
It was there then. It was just coming out, but we still was going to the reg. We still was.
Yeah, it wasn't like social media like that. It wasn't no apps or none of that. We ain't had smartphones. Like,
yeah. We had Beagles, but that wasn't shit.
Niggas was outside, bro. Niggas going to the reg, outside, listening to music.
Yeah. Leave our books on the porch and we out. We outside. But
it was entertaining back there, bro. Like I be thinking about how like even the neighborhood was like Cherry back in the day. It was booming, boy. I remember as a kid, just like each block was just like its own little, had something going on, a little store, a little business, all that, bro. It was always traffic. It was always moving. I be riding down there now. It's dead, bro. I ain't gonna say dead. I mean, it's cool, but there ain't nothing going on compared to, like the 90s, early, mid-90s, bro. Cherry was crazy. I'm serious.
You don't even see nobody out walking the lawn, nothing like that. Shit, everybody already be done. They be parked in the house. Everybody like to be in the house for a certain time because motherfuckers crazy.
Bro, you ride down the street, you might see 1 to 2 people your whole drive down there.
Yeah.
But things change, bro. Like, they trying to, the gentrification, man, is real.
You know what?
Yeah.
Gentrification is okay sometimes.
I'm not always mad at it, bro, but
yeah,
it depends, because sometimes you like, well, damn, what happened to the people that was living here? No, I'm telling you what tripped me out. Yeah, they did. I think that's 5th Street. You seen 5th Street downtown?
Yeah.
On the east side?
Yeah, I'm on the east.
Oh, that's where you at? Okay, bro. Them brick apartments. Oh, that's where you at right there?
Yeah.
Bro, I seen that. I was like, oh, bro, it's real, bro. They really.
Like that on the outside of 3rd, though. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
How you like it over there now? I ain't really rolled through that, but I rolled by when they was putting them new apartments or condos, whatever. I'm like, oh, bro, it's finna good. It's finna just be looking like a downtown. Like, it turned into a whole metropolis or something, bro.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think they started in the middle and they pushing out is what they doing. They know what they doing.
They want to be right there by downtown.
Yeah.
It's all about location, bro.
Yeah. I think actually it's good for this side of town. There's a whole lot of crazies over here, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I know they about to do it. I was like, bro, why they Cleveland and the circus should have already been done, bro. They should have been, because that's the park. Oh, now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Happy Hill. I forgot what they call it now, but yeah, it's like, I don't know why they was holding out on Cleveland and that shit. And bro, I went to Hope. On the weekend they drive the van through different neighborhoods and pass out food.
Yeah.
So when they do Cleveland, like on a Saturday or Sunday, that wasn't my route, but I had to pull up in there one time, and I pulled in there, and I just remember looking around like, bro, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's the first time I just been in some projects in a while. I'm just looking at kids and everybody outside, and motherfuckers got clothes on the line. I'm really looking around like, bro, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that might mean I was out of touch for a moment, but it was like, bro, this is
shit. It's a blight. They need to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my mind like it's 2020 something. People shouldn't be living like this right now.
People shouldn't be living like that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or I'm gonna go ahead and say it. What is in this neighborhood off? What's the neighborhood off? off of Reynolds Park, bro.
Oh man, you talking about down there in the hole?
Yeah, you go down the hill. Salem guards, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have to pull up in there every week with the van. And hundreds of kids, but they used to have shoot. I'm out there on a Sunday during the day, and you might hear shootings in the next court on some real shit. But it's kids out there, but it's trash everywhere. It's just like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, folks shouldn't have to live like this right now, bro. We got to get it together, man. It's 2025. I can understand if it was still the 90s or something. We still just, it's 2020, man. Better living, man. That's what I'm on, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
And better living ain't got to be you got all the money and you rich. And all. It's just like, you got your nice little space. It's clean and you keeping it up and you good. You got good energy, bro.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, some people, I don't have a problem with income-based housing, but it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm all for it because people, you know what I'm saying? If I need it, I'm going to go get me one of them apartments. But we got to keep it up as a people, bro.
Yeah, man.
We can't have just this shit nasty and this. It's like these kids, bro, they need to see better, bro. And it's just me from maturing and getting older because, bro, I didn't grow up and hung in the slums and projects and all that. And like it was cool, but it's like, in 2024, I just want to see better for everybody, man. Better experiences, bro. I want you to eat better foods. I want you to have a better experience when you come home, bro. A clean house. You know what I'm saying? It's just
quality of life, man.
Yes, bro. That's it right there. The quality of life. Yeah. I just want to see everybody upgrade because it'll change your life. It'll change your thought process. You'll feel better about yourself, man. If you just experience something different, especially for the kids, man. If you grown and you just, this how you like to live and you don't like to clean up and this, that, you're going to be like that. But these little kids, these little young girls and young boys, they need to be able to see something decent so they can grow into something, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you can see better and you can live, if you can see better and you can, you know what I'm saying, you can eat better and shit like that, man, then you're going to have a certain stamp in your mind, like, you understand what I'm saying? But if you just living in chaos and squalor, then you're going to be like, well, this is my norm.
Yeah, this is what it is. Motherfuckers fighting and arguing all day, you know what I'm saying? Doing drugs and ain't no food in here. It's just like, we got to do better, man. Because like you said, if you see better, it's going to inspire you to be able to do better. One thing that inspired me, as simple as it is, my first day moving to Atlanta, my dad dropped me off in Buckhead because that's where my internship was in. Right in front of Lenox Mall is Peachtree Road. And I remember when you left, I turned around to go walk into the building, but just it was like a flow of cars. It's like Benz, it's like all type of fancy just shit that we don't see in Winston, bro. And that right there just made me feel like, God damn, bro, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It just gave me a spark like, okay, it's money out here. I can do something different, bro. Because I don't see this every day. And it was just like, that's what inspired me. Because in Atlanta, you can see somebody black that own a business, that own a house and got millions of dollars. That shit inspired you. It inspired you like, yeah, I can do this too, bro. I can own a barbershop or own a record label or whatever the fuck, bro. That's the biggest thing about Atlanta. It inspired any black professional, a podcast or whatever. But I can get this. Yeah, you can do it because there's so many people out there doing stuff. As long as you're networking, you're going to run into somebody who can help you with your business, bro.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest keys was just seeing black people thriving, bro, owning houses and riding foreigns and all that type of shit. It make you feel like, oh, damn, everybody getting to it. Let me get out here and figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people, they just need to be able to see it. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He look like me, or she look like me, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. Like, if you see somebody with some familiarity, we need to see, like, well, you know what, I can do that.
Bro, when I was growing up, bro, Winston was the world to me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Winston was,
like a big city.
Winston was the shit to me growing up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Winston was the world. I ain't know nothing else. I had been out of town before, but to me, Winston, the east side, south side, shit, that was the shit. We had clubs, we had this, that. And it wasn't until I moved to Atlanta, and then the first company I was working for, they took us to Miami. That was the first time I went to Miami, and that's what kind of changed my whole, like, oh shit, this like off TV type shit.
Yeah.
We're on South Beach, and I'm seeing like the palm trees and people like walking their dogs. I'm like, oh, bro, that's what it really clicked, though. It's like a whole other world out here that's going on outside of Winston, bro. You can really get to it. You can really touch it. So that's when I started traveling. It's like, okay, I want to go to different places and experience this and see this, and you can really do it. But before that, it was Treyford, Winston, Greensboro, Charlotte. That was about as far as I was going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real, though.
Yeah. Once you can see it, going to Miami and just being on South Beach, like,
I never seen. I've been to the beach before, but I ain't never seen it like this. This is Miami, bro. It's lit. I'm like, oh, bro. Or the first time I went to Atlanta as an adult, my dad took me. This before I moved there. We was in the West End at a little Jamaican restaurant, and I stood outside the restaurant, and I'm just looking around, and it's just like black people. I'm like, oh, bro, this shit like Winston. I remember telling myself, bro, I could live here, bro. I remember telling myself that because it was just like Winston, but it was just like on a large scale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to see it. Once you see it, bro, you can adapt and goddamn make your move.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
You
Yeah, man.
You gonna come back and holler at me?
For sure, man. I'll definitely want to pull up, man, in the spot, but we can definitely do this again, bro. This was kind of on the fly. I'm glad we got to chop it up. We didn't get a lot. There's a lot of things we didn't get to chop it up about, but let's schedule another one, man.
That's what's up.
What you gonna do? I mean, what you gonna do? You just gonna edit this up, or you just gonna put it out as is? How you want to do it?
I think I'm just gonna put it out like it is, man. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna clean up the sound.
All right, bro. I want to off camera though. Probably tomorrow or something, bro. I want to chop it up with you too, bro. Just get some work in, bro, because I like what you're doing. I want to kind of see how we can work together, man.
Let's do that then, man.
For real, bro.
Yeah, for real. I'm dead ass.
All right.
You know get a people your handle on social media.
Oh, definitely on Instagram at Saladin, SALADANN, or on Instagram and Facebook is Aaron Salley. So Saladin on Instagram and Facebook, Aaron Salley. But this was just like the pregame, bro. This is my doctor gonna get it in, bro. We're gonna really start touching on some topics. We really gonna get the production together. We really gonna have some hot takes for y'all. So man, just stay tuned, man. I'm rocking with my boy.
Yeah, you can't give it all to him on the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they ain't ready, bro. I really was just sitting there, like I said, I was sitting up here just burning it and just like, let me just randomly get on here and just chop it up with my boy.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up, man.
Yeah, we're gonna set it up. But I see how you got my brother looking good on YouTube, man. I need that look, bro. Like y'all be doing it big, man. I want to do one of them.
I can't never get his right though, man. Like
the last one was decent. What you think was right about?
Me, I don't know. I just be wanting to make sure he get a good, you know what I'm saying, get a good damn interview. Man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I be feeling like it's always like I be having to play with the lighting. Or
I mean, you got to. Like I said, that's how you gonna figure it out, bro. Just envision how you want it to be lit and just start working with it till you get it. But that shit y'all was saying about what was it? Fat Man Scoop. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. I was laughing at that. I was like, y'all crazy, bro. But son crazy, bro. So you got the right one with that.
Yeah, he got a sense of humor that everybody can't fuck with.
Yeah, but his art's starting to take off too, and that's what I like because y'all people don't even know, bro, how long he been drawing. Like as a kid, he drawing these creepy little pictures everywhere. But I've seen it evolve to where it's at now. He got better. I'm just happy for him, bro, because he really passionate about it. He like to do that shit. And he good. Yeah, man. You know, son was always in the hood skateboarding, listening to rock music and all type of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I'm gonna jump. My phone about to die anyway, man. We need to set up another one, bro. Let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a call, man.
All right, hit me, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Love.
What's up, love, bro?